This short video is going to show you how to use the Google Assignments feature in Brightspace. And so I'm in content right here, and I'm in week 2. And so to add a Google assignment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Add Existing. I'm going to go over to More. And Google Assignments are under things called third party right here. So I'm going to go over to Google Assignments. I'm going to choose my Carthage username right here, my Carthage account. Continue. And I'm going to say it's 100 points. I don't have to give it a due date right here. I can do it later. And so I'm going to describe the title, Moon Landing Evidence. And I could give some instructions right here. I could add a rubric. This is a rubric, a Google assignment rubric, not a Brightspace assignment rubric if you decide to do that. And then you're going to attach your Google file. You could create one right here. Personally, I think it's easier to attach the one that you just created right here in your Google account. That's what I would do. And in this case, I'm going to go to My Drive. I'm just going to browse to where that assignment is. And I'm going to attach that assignment. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. Each student will get their own copy of this. I will hit Create. And when I click on that assignment now, I can go ahead and edit this activity. So for example, this looks like the assignments page now. So here's the title. Do I want to attach it to or link it to something already in the gradebook? I could go ahead and do that if I needed to, just like any other assignment. And I'm going to give it an official due date here. Let's see here. Let's go for December 1st. And save and close. And so no students have submitted anything yet. And so I'm going to have a student submit something so you can see what it looks like. So this is what students are presented with a Google assignment. And so in this case, clicking on this link here will open the assignment so that they can just start working on it. Or if they were to click on just open and attach, they're presented with the same link. They also have an option to add other files to this assignment or to create right from the Google Docs, but for most of the time, you'll want them just clicking on that link. And then finally, they have to submit in order for it to be an official submission. So I only have one student in this class. Her name is Jennifer Kawakami, and she already started working on this assignment because it says assigned right here, but it's not submitted. But if I wanted to see if she had been working on this or not, I can just go ahead and click on this. And I can see she started typing something right there. I could put in a grade, but I'm actually going to wait till she actually does a full submission. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this. And we'll wait for her to actually submit this assignment. Okay, so now you can see that this file is fully submitted. I can go ahead and click on it. And I can go ahead and read through this. I can make comments on it, just like a Google Doc. I can give it a grade. I'm going to say she did very well at 95. And then I can go ahead and return the submission because it's graded. Okay, now that assignment has been returned, it's going to give me the status right here. And I can always go back in and change the grade or something. There is one other feature in here that you'll see. It's called Check Plagiarism Originality. So if you select that, when you get submissions, you can use that to have that submission checked against what Google has for what they check for plagiarism. I tested it a couple times. Personally, I think it doesn't work great. We have some, other tools that are better, that we can use to do that. But you can decide if that's useful to you or not. And that's how you add a Google assignment. Thank you and have a good day.